You've been in a couple of legends now, one in Akiyama now, one in Pyle. How does that feel? You're almost becoming the legend killer in the UFC. Would you consider that for maybe even a nickname?
No, first of all, because I'm a big fan of these guys. Even before I signed with UFC, I've been watching these guys in my preparation to UFC one day, And then the only thing I ask God when I pray is give me big names, and keep me undefeated. God give me these big names, I never take for granted they are a little older than me. I'm 34. I'm not that young anymore. But these guys they are in the marketing 17 years already. For me, first of all, it's a big pleasure to fight these legends of my division at least. And then in the end of the day, it's could happen for me, could happen for them. So, but my job is delay that defeat as much as I can. I really respect Akiyama from his background in judo as I do. And Mike Pyle is he fought the whole top 10s in the division right now. I don't know if I could get this nickname. I think it's a bit heavy for the appreciation I have for these guys, But I'm glad to have this opportunity against big names.
How did you feel about? You were really dominant out there before you got to finish. Do you feel like this is your best performance?
Yeah, I think it's after my fight against Akiyama, which I had a lot of issues in regards of my cut weight and stuff, which is I never use as excuse. It's not excuse. The chances are equal for all of us, and then I made mistakes in the previous camp, and I cut weight wrong, and I was a gas out, and then I nearly finished the fight in the second round with Akiyama, but I couldn't finish. That was my first victory and decisions, and then it was a bit bitter for me, delay, relying in the referees to score the W. For me, the goal for this fight is to be patient, listen to my corner, and then back to my roots of finishing fights. I'm very happy, and then I want to keep this way.
Talk about that flying knee that you hit him with. The switch knee was when it hit. Did you know that he was done?
Yeah, even me and Pyle, we have a characteristic people say the same things about me and him. We a slow starter. Yeah, we sometimes we brawling, your guy's not there. So a lot of people talk about that. I knew it's not a fight if I have to rush. It's a guy have a 40 fights. I have to respect this guy. He have a 40 fights, And then I did a catch leg, and he fall on the ground. And then when he stand up, he didn't show me a follow into the ground game, which he expected, putting the guard and working that. That's why they call him quicksand. So he expected I go to the floor and then start the ground pounding again. I kind of let him stand up, and I realized his stand up kind of sluggish, and then I capitalized with the flying knees. The gym where I make my camps, the King's MMA, I don't have to talk about his Muay Thai skills. So I'm very happy. It's a dream come true.
With a win like this, who do you want to see next? Because you're climbing up there pretty fast. Time for ranked opponents, looking at a top 10 guy, or you just want to be patient?
This division is a Shark Tank, It doesn't have an easy fight. It doesn't have a step back now. I cannot expect fights I can manage the fight and just hold it. I have to expect tough opponents. And I don't like to call fights, but I'm ready. Especially anything UFC need me to develop in Asia, where's the place where I base it right now. I'm happy to help UFC. But I personally I don't like to call fights. I just have to be ready for it.
And how soon will that be? When's the next one, do you think? When are you ready to go again?
Well, if you check my records, I've been fighting basically once a year, which is unfortunately, I cannot be a full-time fighter. I'm still teaching. I still wake up 5 a.m. to deliver my job. So you're gonna get a point. I have to pick one, So, but at least now my last fight was in November, which is 6-7 months in between. Hopefully I'm gonna get one more until the end of the year to try to keep constant. Otherwise I'm gonna have this graphic always going down and up, going down and up. My goal is keep 2 or 3 fights at least a year. And then after retire.
So this is the point now where you choose fighting over the teaching and doing that on the side. Do you think this is the time where you sort of make that decision?
Well, I hope I get a bonus every single fight, and then if I get 3 bones in a row, I can quit my job. But we have to face the reality. Unfortunately, I'm away I'm away from US, which is the biggest opportunities here. I'm in Asia, so the sport's still growing over there. And unfortunately, I cannot handle my lifestyle, my living in Hong Kong, and come over here to train. For this, I should fight 5 times a year. I'm 34. I'm very honest. But if I keep like a 2-3 fights a year in a healthy condition, I probably pick fight.
And you see a foreseeable future in Hong Kong. You're not thinking about moving to America to sort of be with things a bit
looking
more.
forward. I have a big connection with the country who like receive me so well. I'm still teaching. I have a programs for kids over there. But at the end of the day, I have to do something. I have to do great. I have to do good. You know. And then like as I said, I believe this fight's the tipping point for my career. And then if I have to make a move, I have to think now, sit with my team and talking about it. But facing the reality of the marketing right now, at the moment I don't make enough to survive only from fights, unfortunately. But let's see. Hopefully.
Thank you.
Cool. Congratulations. Thank you.